Hi there, my name is Nils with Learn to DIY, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to install under cabinet lighting so that you can brighten up your kitchen like this. Now the lighting we're going with today is called InLight, and these lights are quite versatile because they have a few features that make them work in just about any situation. Number one, you can have them on a bright setting or a lower setting. Number two, they have 3 different color temperatures, so you can kind of have a warm color, an in-between color, or more of a daylight hue to them. And number 3, you can plug them into any standard outlet and run them that way, or you can use hardwired electricity to power them. Now as far as tools for installation on this one, it actually can be really simple. Literally you can install this whole thing with just a screwdriver. There's just a couple of screws that are used to mount this to the underside of your cabinet, and then you plug it in, and that can be as simple as that. Another nice feature that these lights have though is that they can work in parallel, so you can actually have one set that powers all the rest of them. The first thing we need to do on these fixtures is remove the door to the input here so that we can plug in, and that's just a Phillips screw here. Alright, so to install this, it's really just one screw through here on one side and the same on the other side. And I've got plenty of space on this side, plenty of space on this side. I'm going to use my drill here just to drive it right in. So at this point, with the fixture mounted, if you have an outlet nearby like this one, we can just plug it in, and then I'm going to plug it into the input over here, and then that should do it. So now I've got that on the lower setting, on the higher setting, and I can switch between the color temperatures. So this is the daylight, this is a mix, and warm. So that works out pretty nicely. What I want to do is, actually we'd like to have this completely hidden and out of the way. So I'm going to drill a hole up here in the corner of the cabinet and plug this in above our microwave. So I'm going to have to drill a couple of small holes in here. I'm going to use a 3/4 inch Forstner bit here. That's big enough to fit the actual plug through so that I can plug it in here. Now I'm also going to have to drill a small hole through the back of our shelf here so that I can pass the power cord up and over to where the outlet is. Okay, now I'm going to simply plug this guy in and then feed it down the newly drilled hole. I'm going to put it through the shelf that we drilled, through the bottom of the cabinet, and then plug it in. There we go. Now one thing we've discovered here is that when you have a light fixture that's attached on the left side of where it needs to be plugged in, like this one, there is actually a little recess built right into these lights for just this situation. So we discovered that after I put this one in. So I'm going to take this one out and show you how easy it is to hide that back there. There's this little corner here that's left open, so you can push this right up against it. There we go, like so. Okay, and with that I can just plug this one in on this side here. And now that's out of sight, out of mind. It's tucked back in there, and it's kind of built-in cable management, which is really nice. So if you look online, there's a bunch of different types of under cabinet lighting. One of the things I like about InLight is it's got 3 color temperatures like it mentions here. So it comes with this linking cable. So if you need to connect one from one cabinet to an adjacent cabinet, you can just use this cable to plug them into each other. Then in addition, you also have this little plug for a direct connection. So you can actually plug this into one and then have it go directly to another. So in the back here, there's plates here, and then there's knockouts every few inches along the length of the light so that you can run a hardwired connection right in here and control everything with a switch. Now when you pull out these wires, you have these super high quality Wago, I don't know how to pronounce it, but connectors here that do an awesome job. So really everything about this light is high quality. It's all metal framing. Everything about it just works well. It's completely versatile for really any type of installation you might want to do, which is really convenient. I will of course have links in the description below if you want to check out these products online and purchase some for yourself. Now in order to make this all smarter, I connected a smart plug, a Wi-Fi plug right there, that goes to a 2-way splitter. So I've got one plug going into 2 plugs down here, and then I've got my cabinet lights, 2 of them, plugged into there. So that is one Wi-Fi plug. Now back here behind the refrigerator, I've got a flat plug, and I'll put a link to this one in the description below. And that basically goes into a small power strip right here. And again, I've got one plug, a smart Wi-Fi plug on that goes to 2 plugs, or 3 in this case, and then I've got my next 2 cabinet lights plugged into there. And that way all of the outlets are totally free around the kitchen. And then with the flat plug that we've got there, it makes it so that there's really no gap. And just like that, there's really no gap between the refrigerator and the wall like there otherwise would be with a smart plug or an extension or a splitter there. Now I found that this is the easiest way to have smart control over your cabinet lights. And just like with the flat plug over there, I'll put links to the Wi-Fi plugs in the description below as well. We want to thank our sponsor for today's video, InLight, for providing these awesome lights for us to use in our kitchen. And as you can see, it really is a major upgrade to the kitchen and to the whole atmosphere here. Now, if you want to check out these lights, you can check out the links in the description below, where we've got links to the lights and everything that you need to do this project yourself. Now, if you're looking for another upgrade that you can do to your kitchen, we've got a great video right here on organizing your kitchen cabinets. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Nils, and we'll see you next time.